Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, July 8th, and we are looking at Window Traders market profile of SPY, IWM, and Triple Qs. And boy, oh boy, what an interesting day. We talk about volume and volatility being the lifeline of a trader. It certainly is. That being said, I did okay P&L-wise. I had a very tough time seeing this day, to be quite honest with you, so I'm very happy actually at what I did. Let's go to the other ones first, and then we'll go over ES and SPY. We all gapped lower. Triple Qs filled their gap in H, and then went trend. They had 3 or 4 sets of single prints, believe it or not, to the upside. They end with one. Barely hold it, but they hold E singles. Lower value the entire day. They're in balance now in the daily. Russell's been the worst acting. Russell right now is down in the daily, down in the weekly, and they're balanced in the monthly. They gapped lower. From there, they one time framed up 6 time frames. 7 time frames. Had 3 or 4 sets of single prints, filled all of them except one. They had overlap in a lower value. And they're still lagging big time from Triple Qs, ES, and SPY. Now, as far as we're concerned, gap lower, fairly large gap. Push down. We talk about mechanical markets. We got down, our low on the day was June 30th's lowest accepted price to the penny. Utterly amazing. It's also our first day we've had lower value since June 18th, when we gapped lower and ended 13 wide. This is the first day, trading day, since June 18th with lower value. We had tremendous chop for 4 time frames, and then all of a sudden explode. DEFG. Go trend. We had 2 sets of single prints. They both filled, and then we spend the last 2 hours basically filling out the low volume area that E created. Just a tough day. We did not get the overnight high or low. We missed the overnight low by 3 cents. So, interesting day. And then to top it off, look at end period does. They go and print something all the way up at 434 and change. So that distorts everything right off the bat. As far as my trades, now we talk about price having the algos searching for levels to get to. My goodness, that couldn't have been more evident today, right? We said the downside. There was nothing to really lean on. They finally got them. Well, today's close just even made that worse as far as on both sides. We only have 2 upside destinations, and our downside destination is far below where we closed. We closed at 431. 431. We closed just below, or just, we closed above Tuesday's low. Our first destination on the downside right now, I don't know if 431 close is right. I'm going to have to check that. But if that's right, we are $3.50 above today's low, which is our first destination on the downside. As far as my trades, I didn't take anything big. And I had 2 trades that I really could have made well on and held on to some only to give back winnings. And I'll go over those now. And they were my last 2 trades of the day. So, A period, I took a short versus the gap, not right away, but when we got, I didn't take it. It didn't get high enough where I wanted to take a bigger play. And then when it got below the opening, I got short on the 431 puts, and I did okay on it. Then I didn't do anything in B or C because it was just absolute chop. There's no way I wanted to take the break of A's low unless they proved they could get the afternoon pullback, the lowest accepted price, and the overnight low from those other days, and the overnight from today. And they didn't even do that. So anybody who shorted the break was in trouble early. And then it was Chop City in B and C. So I said, I'm not doing anything. I actually took the long in D. Should have taken it when we took out C's high, but I didn't take it until around B's high. I bought the 4 28 calls to see us pop the top. That's what I did. Didn't hold it long, but I did okay on it. So I did well on A's short, D's long. Then I took a short in D because I'm like, I don't think we're going to go trend. And we didn't. E opened. I added to it. It came in, filled the single prints. It was a real nice trade, but here's where the problem came in. I had very small left. I started with a 10 lot, 20 lot, added 30. Came in, took 50 of them off. I'm like, I'll hold 10 to see. Is this all they want to do? I wasn't expecting to go trend. I thought for sure we're 4 for 4 wide. We'll get 5 wide. We'll test the opening, right? We had the gap. We had lower value. Well, then we went right back up. I still had the 10. And then when he started running, I took it off. Now, I didn't give back a lot. It was still a decent trade. But even on a 10 lot, you're giving back some money when it rallies 60 cents. So that's one trade where I could have locked in a really good trade and gave some back. And then the other one was in J period. I started along right before they filled the singles. I added good size in K. When we came in, I said I want A's high to hold. Started going back up. Took off a bunch of them. I had about 20 left. So I had a 20 lot and a 50 lot. So I had 70. I only had 20 left when L started. L's trying, not doing anything. Again, I could have gotten out of the 20 and did okay on it. Instead, I held them. It took out K's low, and I got out probably pretty much at L's low. So I still made money on the trade, but again, I gave back instead of locking in really nice trade. And then actually, L went back up, and I did nothing in M. So it was a good day. So P&L wise, it was a good day. It could have been better if I had gotten out of those. But more importantly than that, and I say this a lot, I pride myself tremendously on calling the market well. And I wasn't wrong A through D because I said it's total chop. I don't want to get involved too big, and my trades were small in A and B, so I was fine there. But what the market did in E, F, and G, again, I didn't expect it. Once again, it's a factor of respecting how much short-term algos can move a market. And they moved it tremendously. And then on the flip side, not recognizing, well, that's all they really did. Yes, we got into yesterday's range, but H didn't take out G's high. I didn't take out H's high. Again, maybe I could have taken a short in one of those and used G's high as my out. I didn't. Instead, I looked for the pullback, which did pay me, but obviously that wasn't even the pullback as we took it out later in the day. Destinations for tomorrow. There's only 2 on the upside. 431.73. And then 434.76. Daily high, all-time high. So again, we closed at 430.92. So round it out, 431. Our first destination on the upside is $1.75 higher, and then after that, $3 higher. For the downside, 427.52 is our first downside destination. Then we don't have anything to 427.18 daily low, 427.13 daily low, 425.89 weekly low, poor low, 425.55 daily low, 425.13 11 wide from June 24th. And the only other trade I could say maybe I missed was a small long. Once I was being a little, I was being very picky on my price because I wanted to see if we were going to get those levels I had talked about and then fade it the first time. So they didn't get that overnight low. So once again, I didn't get in, and then we rallied from there. Now, chart-wise, I'm just going to show you the SPY because we'll go over all the indices tomorrow night. One other thing I want to add, and hopefully people are watching this video to this point because it's a pretty cool thing. There's a trader in our room, and this is it's not a service provided by CamelbackTrading.org, but it's only if you're in my room that he works for a company that provides people to get into IPOs. And he's done very well with a lot of the ones he and his company have been involved in. And he's opening that up specifically to traders in CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room. So another reason for only $30 a month to come join us, so you get that opportunity. And again, once you're in the room, we will explain exactly what it is, and then you would talk to him on a one-on-one basis to see if you have any interest. So keep that in mind, and I'll mention it in tomorrow morning's video also. Now, back to the chart. Weekly. Monthly's healthy. So's the weekly. Right? We're still one-time framing up. We're still above those. You know, there's a little danger today. Do we go and get last week's low? Now, again, we still have tomorrow. Remains to be seen. But right now, we're still healthy. Daily. It is now down. We went bull, balance, down. Bull, balance, bear. And again, when I say bull bear, I'm not technically saying, I know a bear market's down 20%. It's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to what the market, who's in charge, bulls, bears. That makes sense? So don't take it in the technical sense. We're only down 0.8%. We're bull because the market's up. We take out a daily low. We come into balance for 3 days. And then we come out of balance, bear. Okay? So tomorrow should be interesting. If we take out today's high, well, then again, there's really nothing until the all-time high again. And we're probably going to do the grind right back up. However, if today's high holds, because right now we're down, if we take out today's high, it will be balanced again on the daily. But if we don't take it out, we take out today's low, well, then we can be getting maybe something more to the downside. Hope you had a great day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.